We're here talking about resilience, and you're going to be relating to a very unique organization which exists in Israel, the ZAKA organization. So first of all, what are they involved in?
Well, ZAKA is involved in body handling and recovering bodies, but they are also now involved in, finding missing people, working with kids in the periphery. So they're really involved in an identification of people who died. Yeah.
So what does it mean dealing with their resilience?
Well, obviously, people who had been exposed to horrific sights will be impacted. We know that from research. And the question is, can we support them and find ways by which to process their experiences? And that's what we are doing. But we also did some research suggesting that they're extremely resilient. And I'm going to talk today about their coping mechanism, the ways they deal with their experiences and how they cope with it.
What would you say is the main direction? To deal, to open, to talk? Or maybe sometimes to put aside and say, this is another side of my life. I go home to my children. I won't think about what happened to me during the day in my work in ZAKA.
You'll be surprised, but most psychologists say to open. We do open to some degree, but we have found that the repressing style, that is putting it aside, is more effective. It depends how you function. You don't need to open if you're low anxiety, but if you're high anxiety, opening is not helpful, and so it will be better to repress and not open, and that is the style of most ZAKA workers, and that's why they're more resilient than most society. We were very surprised by the finding because we thought that they may have some pathology, be it somatization or some form of psychological repression. We haven't seen it. We've seen them to be a unique group of people, a very self-selected people who are functioning very well under a great deal of pressure.
Also motivated by religion, by faith. We're talking here about many religious people.
Indeed, faith is an important feature, and being religious and a community to support them is important, but it also their metabolism, the way they function. There seem to be some people who are able to cope better with stress. We call them sensation-seeking. They like action. They like that kind of experiences, and they function better under those pressure. And they are the ones, not every religious person can do it. Mind you, there are few people who are doing it. That's why they're unique.